Yeah, Oga, listen. During the NSAS protest at Lekki Toll Gate, you denied that you don't know who sent the military. But after much investigation, you are the one that sent the military to kill innocent people at Lekki Toll Gate, which you know that because you are the commander-in-chief of the state. Now, 2023 election had just finished. And you know what happened to the ballot boxes? At the end of the day, the ballot boxes was all missing. There were fights everywhere. Coupled to that, Igbo businesses were burnt down. Igbos were attacked in your own state. You never came out to condemn the killings. You never came out to condemn the attack. You never came out to condemn anything that happens to the Igbo people's business and their welfare in Lagos. Now, we are now watching you making a press conference, how good and how nice you are, and how one Nigeria you are, and how you have traveled to all the whole places in River State and Port Harcourt, and how you have gone to the north, and also how you have actually worked for the government in several years. A lot of people, in fact, a lot of us has actually worked for the same government. We have done a lot of things. We have done a lot of jobs. But one thing as a man, you have to also stand for the truth. Not when people have gone, people have been destroyed, and now you're not coming out after much to start talking about your own patriotism. Quoting yourself how nice you are. No, that is not right. That is not right. I want the people to watch this video to see what Governor Sanwo-Olu saying. After Simon Ekpa has issued a sit at home in Lagos, now you are coming out to try to systematically talk down or systematically reapproach the step on how Lagos can continue. You would have just let Simon Ekpa finish up what he's about to do in Lagos. Then at the same time, when the sit at home set, after 1 week, the next week, go and check the resources and the revenue of Lagos State. How shortage or how increased it will be. I want the people to watch this video to see what Sanwo-Olu is saying.
Certainly did not have the misfortune of growing up in a remote area, but I grew up in Surulere. I grew up in an average community in Lagos. I grew up when the civil service, the average civil servant in Nigeria knows really well what it is to be in public service. I grew up in a neighborhood where we do not have high walls, in which nobody had fence or gates in front of their house. I grew up in Surulere, where we all can go to our next door neighbor and share in their ice cream and watch television in their houses, and nobody will wonder about what time you need to get home. That was the Nigeria I grew up in. And I worked in a Nigeria where I was sharing with Mr. Murray Bruce, in which I know his village and everything in Bayelsa more than him. 32 years ago, as a young man too, I traversed the entire Niger Delta, prospecting oil, not minding that I came from the southwest, ensuring that water gets to my middle line here, looking for oil in Peretoro, in Ojobo, in Letugbene, in Ekremo, in Degama, in Buguma, in Abonima, ensuring that Nigeria can take me to the heart of Boko Haram. I have lived and worked in Kukawa, which is the farthest local government in Borno, sitting next to the Lake Chad Basin, sitting and walking with Scorpion in the morning in our caravans. We were not deterred, we were not stopped as Nigerians. We saw ourselves as Nigerians at that time. What has happened to us? I'd worked in Bauchi, from Azare to Toro to Das in Bauchi State. I've worked in Ikoda Bus. Now I sit in Lagos, in Beria, in Soin. That is the Nigeria of our pride. That is the Nigeria that Dr. Adesina is talking about. That is the Nigeria that Senator Ben Mori-Bruce wants to leave behind. That is the Nigerian that His Royal Majesty Benigo wants to leave behind. That is the Nigeria that we need to bequeath. And the only way we can do it is for some of us that are in position of authority. How well are we doing it? How well are we answering that name, Honorable, His Excellency? Are you truly, really an excellent person? Are you truly, really an honorable person? Do you deserve that name? That title that we've given to you? Is it deserving of you? That's what we need to ask ourselves. And that's what